So it's about the young people. It's always been about the young people. Looking back over the last 20 years, it's wonderful to see the tangible difference we've made to the serious and persistent problem of youth homelessness.
So the big issue really has been, how to help young people get into the workforce, how to help them get off the streets and get mobilised. The last 20 years has been that journey from our first year, where I think we raised about $50,000 in one event, to what we're doing today, which is several millions of dollars. We're now across 3 states in Victoria, New South Wales and Queensland.
We've been able to assist over 30 charities for them to help young people rebuild their lives.
Living on the streets is scary, it can be dangerous. So basically I was sleeping in a cardboard box next to, in an electrical room.
When I hit 15 and left school, just went off the rails, didn't want rules and regulations, found myself on the streets.
I hit a point in my life where I felt like I had no reason to live anymore.
So I found myself a Triple Care Farm. Triple Care Farm is like a rehabilitation. And I suppose it's the first place I felt a family environment.
The first thing you notice when you sort of get off the bus, the air is so clean and fresh. The counsellors there are probably the best ones that I've ever had in my life.
Stepping Stone House is a long-term accommodation refuge. I was really glad that I was there because it helped me turn my attitude around towards life.
So I had to start taking care of myself, which meant responsibilities like cooking, doing my own washing, cleaning.
I made some good friends there that I'm still friends with today.
Everyone knew what that other person was going through in that sense, so you'd always have someone there to talk to.
One of the things you realise pretty quickly when you do this sort of work is that you can't do it alone. So there's 2 primary ways that the Property Industry Foundation have assisted us in our work. One is by creating accommodation opportunities for young people. The other is in the area of education. We have a school at Oasis that was so run down. They came in and over a blitz, they absolutely transformed that place. The property industry have created job opportunities, and they've also given Oasis the resources to be able to go into those companies and once a week, once a fortnight, support the young people while they take those first tentative steps of employment. These are kids that are destined for our jail system. This is the argument we keep saying to government: if only they would invest in programs like what the Property Industry Foundation is investing in, we would see an enormous return to the community.
It feels really good to be here. I don't know, it's just having stability for the first time in your life. It's just kind of it was a hard thing to get used to, but once you get used to it, it feels really good. Like the physical aspects of having a house and having a bed to sleep in and not having to worry about where you're gonna be means a lot, but it's also the support as well. Just being able to, if you're having troubles at school or if you're feeling really stressed, there's always someone you can talk to, even if it's not the carers and even if it's just the other young people. So we've all been through different stuff, but we've all been through the same sort of thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, without the PIF house and Lighthouse, I would have been on the streets like I was last year before coming to Lighthouse. Today I feel really nice, really good, because I have everything. I have a sweet home where I live. I have my own bedroom, so everything's perfect.
The thing about homelessness is, it's not just about having a physical home, it's about having an emotional home. An emotional home for me is a place where you feel safe, stable. It's about who you're with, how you're supported. Losing your emotional home is losing your identity.
From the CEOs and senior management through to the young workers, the entire industry has come together to help young people who are homeless or live at risk of being homeless.
Man, that makes me feel sensational. I'm actually part of a group that's here today that's actually helping us become better people.
Well, first of all, thank you, and second of all, it's at the end of the day, it's not just a house, it's a home, and it's not just a home for 4 people. We're the first 4 to move in here, but there's going to be many to come. it's pretty amazing to think that someone will donate their time and money into making a home for us. And I think that anyone that does it is a pretty amazing person.
I'm really grateful, so thank you.
Thank you so much. I can't thank him enough. That's why I want to, try and give something back, because I don't know where I would have been without Stepping Stone, to be honest. Probably in jail or, just not in a nice place.
If I hadn't gone to Triple Care Farm, I think I'd be dead. This is why the funding is so important.
For every dollar you have, you give a little bit to the unfortunate, and our own foundation can direct that into really meaningful things. We have lots of checks and balances about how that money is spent, so it's very effectively spent.
On behalf of all the agencies who every day work at the coalface, we cannot do it alone. Thank you for seeing the need. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for believing in these kids, more importantly. Thank you for giving your resources. In so many ways, you are truly rebuilding young lives.
We've got some great stories here of kids that have come through incredibly adverse conditions and gone on to do amazing things. And that is so, I'm just so delighted when I see that.
It's always been about the young people.